We're getting new details tonight about the border surge that dominated the headlines this summer, specifically what has happened to the thousands of people, especially children, who came into Texas from Mexico illegally. Most of them were on the government's radar when they came across, but now, as many expected, they have simply disappeared. These are new details you'll see only on 2 tonight. Investigative reporter Robert Arnold joining us live now with the new numbers and what they mean. Robert?
After 6 months of requesting this information, we have finally received a snapshot as to what's happening with the thousands of unaccompanied children and families caught illegally crossing our southern border over the summer and fall. What the information shows is there is a lot of work when it comes to moving these cases through immigration courts and when it comes to finding those who've disappeared. Tens of thousands of unaccompanied children and families from Central America were caught crossing our southern border this year. After being caught, thousands of these individuals had to be released on their own recognizance because there wasn't enough detention space. All were ordered to appear before an immigration judge at a later date. Total numbers are not yet available, but after several requests, Local 2 Investigates received information on the status of those caught crossing the border between July and October. Of the more than 30,000 families and unaccompanied children caught crossing the border during this time, only 22% have received an immigration court decision as to whether they will be allowed to stay in the U.S. or deported. When it comes to those ordered removed from the U.S., many can't be found. Of the more than 4,100 families released on their own recognizance and who've been ordered removed from the country, 96% were done in absentia. That means they didn't show up for court, and federal officials will have to find them. Of the more than 1,600 unaccompanied children ordered removed from the U.S., 92% were done in absentia. When it comes to the thousands of pending cases, federal officials say it could take several months to possibly years for all of these cases to be decided. Now today, officials with the Department of Homeland Security reiterated all those caught illegally crossing the border after January 1st are a top priority, both in having their cases resolved in immigration court and in finding those who failed to show up for court. We are live. Robert Arnold, KPRC Local 2.